Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 39 of my Life and Death Rags to Riches Legacy Challenge. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I haven't played here with this save for a while, and I do still have the Businesses and Hobbies pack disabled. And of course, we do know now, about the Enchanted by Nature pack, which is, fairies, and we are spellcasters. So that doesn't really work so well for our actual Sims, but what I thought I would do is have Poppy adopt, even though she's not in the direct line, but her adopted child would go along with our Zoe, even though she really should have technically been the one who had an heir from this generation, but the whole Grimm thing didn't really work out, so we're not doing that. And they would move on to the next generation to deal with the Enchanted by Nature pack, assuming no huge bugs with it. So I'm going to keep Zoe a child until we're ending this, and she'll be aging up and probably taking on one of the new traits, as will our adopted child. I mean, I could also wait. I'm planning on aging up the twins during the day on Wednesday. It's a holiday in the game, and there's no after-school activity, so which they have to go to even when there's holidays. So I could have one of them adopt and have their child go. So I'll decide while I'm playing, sort of over the night and stuff, whether it'll be Poppy or if it'll be the others. I kind of like the idea of Poppy because it'll be a cousin to Zoe versus a niece or nephew to Zoe. So I kind of like the two cousins going on. So, but in the meantime, I had Poppy invite over Micah because she had been attracted to him. I actually tried to just invite him over, but I couldn't. I had to set up a, whatever they call this. It's not a date. It's a friendly get together or whatever to get him to come over, because just inviting him over wasn't an option, and he wasn't in the neighborhood. I couldn't zoom the camera, focus the camera on him. So I don't really know what was happening with that. It wasn't late. I mean, it's late now because this whole thing started a long time ago. I think it's imminently ending, but I didn't do a date because they had no pink. Now they have a little bit of pink. They've done a little bit of pink, but yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna pass down the secrets of being alluring. I might actually invite him into the household because I kind of focused on him. So the other thing I was thinking of doing is, after I may or may not age up, I kind of wanted to just age up the twins, to be honest. And maybe they'll eventually move in with Zoe and whoever this adopted child is later on. But they already have a lot of skills. I don't really want to start them with kind of a rags to riches. So she got a call that she had to release a track. So so we're having her do that. And then let's go back to talking to Micah. Okay, yes. I forgot that was going to come up. So you can cozy up at bonfire. Wonder where the bonfire is. We'll try it. Let's see. The event is over. And I was trying to see if Zoe still hasn't got this done. I don't think she's going to get it done. What is the gift here? You do get a Cherish Memories portrait. I think when we tried this before, we didn't get a gold. Okay, so we can't do that. It was that's not working. Okay. So I'll probably we could probably just invite him to move in, but I'll probably go to Manage Worlds. I'm just going to, is it under relationship? Well, let's ask if single. Hopefully you're single. I've kind of got my heart set on you. Let's see. Yeah, he's single. Relationship. More choices. Yes, we can ask to join. Oh, a science baby is 1,200. For some reason, I thought it was... I don't want her to have a science baby because I don't want the baby to be a spellcaster, which is why I'm going to adopt a baby and not do that. I don't think Micah... I would guess that he's not a spellcaster because he's from my foster child challenge, and that predates spellcasters. So, yeah, so he'll have to become a spellcaster. But I don't know if Poppy has the ability to offer I don't know that I ever got that for her. She should. Like, all I would have to do is go to Magic HQ and learn it. But I don't know that she... No. So we'd have to go to... I'd probably take her to Magic HQ and have her learn that. And then he won't have to go collect all the votes and he can become a spellcaster easily. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's just sort of like a catch-up. I'm going to play through the night and I'll be back when perhaps we're having a birthday for the twins or something else is happening. Well, it's actually the next evening, or I guess later on because it was after midnight. It's still Wednesday. And I was waiting for Zoe to come home from her drama club so we would have a birthday party. And Micah, who I have moved in, asked Poppy to go on a date. So I don't like to say no. I know I did with, name escapes me, but the one that Elizabeth has pink with Kara. I think Kara. Yes, that's her name. But that was because I wasn't going to be able to control it too, and we were busy. So twofold, it wasn't good timing. But we're out of gold, and I did actually have them share food because I had food as an activity, and it didn't count, unfortunately, because I'm trying to get him to like level up. I got a little bit. But, and you have to get the whole level down. But we're not at the point we're going to use a romantic blanket 3 times, because if you woohoo on it, that counts for all 3 times, unless they've changed it. But, yes. But we haven't had our first kiss, so I thought I would at least show that. You didn't need to see, like, all of the, you know, the stuff to get to the gold, which was essentially just, you know, following these things and doing them, and then it moves you up, and we got to gold. So we don't really need to continue this date. Romance. We'll try this. I thought I already had him do that when that... Oh no, we did, because it's gone. We don't need to do that. So they had their first kiss. Didn't get a picture. But he's actually family oriented, so that really works well for them to adopt a child. And then maybe they'll have a baby and that'll fill up our house. But we're going to end this gathering. I think she's also go on a get to know date. Yep. So, we'll put it back over to him. We're going to end it because, and it was so long because he actually wanted to extend the date too. And I was like, okay, is it going to count for that? Good, it did. Now we need to have a birthday party. So I'm going to have Poppy started. She also had to make cake because when we moved over this lot, like, we lost a lot of our fridge stuff, and I didn't even have the batter, so I had to make the batter too. But I was, to be fair, waiting for. Well, that was why I got late, so that Zoe had to go to her thing, and we went over. We do know how to do the, we can offer the rite of ascension, but I won't do that right now because I had Poppy learn that. She luckily knew. He didn't say no, so she got that from Simeon. So we're going to go in here and social, plan a social event, and, you know, we'll see whether one of them ends up being valedictorian. I've not had as much luck with that recently, so, you know, it is what it is. So I'll be back when the party has started. Well, the party has started, and I was trying to wait and see if anybody would come, but so far we only have one guest here, Holly, and I invited way more than Holly. But anyway, I realize she hasn't sent a thank you card, so we are going to do that. Not that anybody's going to come right now, because we're too busy. You know, the game is paused when I have that pulled up. So, oh, no, that's her. I'm not going to wait too long, to be honest. So, here, why don't you come here and admire and socialize? Coo. We have you know what? I don't know. I don't think Micah was here. Why don't you hatch eggs? You're an animal enthusiast. And I really don't see anybody else here. I really don't. But I realized that there's some crystals there to be harvested. So I had him do something with this. So we will harvest those crystals. And I guess look for frogs. Well, I wait a short time longer for people to come. I don't think I'm going to wait much longer. I didn't actually mean to say play in water, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, well, I'm done waiting. We have one person who has come other than, you know, our household. I had invited 13, or there were 13 guests, of which there were 4 from our household. So we've had 1 of 9 people come. Roman, it's your turn first. The first, I should actually make sure I've taken a look at the traits and decide what trait I want each of them to get. Okay, I've taken a look. So now we will have Roman, hopefully. I made some notes. Usually I take screenshots and have them at hand, but I'm not going to do that right now. He wants to finish writing a book, so we'll put that down. You know what? David, you should come here too. I still can't believe we had 1 person come. I know it's late now. Okay, I'm going to go to this. It's a bit disappointing. They came to the other lot. We got a picture before he's even blown. Then we get one now. And there we go. He aged up. He got a bonus. And I am going to give him... We already have the wellness covered for sure. Popularity, love, nature. We don't have location. We have knowledge. We have fortune. Food. I'm pretty sure we have food. So I think we don't have the animal, deviance, family, and the location one. And the werewolf, which is relevant. So we're going to go with family. Doesn't really matter. Because it's just to get the trait. And honestly, I probably would give that to David because I was going to make him family-oriented. I wasn't going to make Roman family-oriented. But since I don't remember for sure about some of the other traits and I want to definitely get this one, I'm taking this one this time. And we'll make him romantically reserved. There we go. And he graduated with honors. Now the question is, will David get the valedictorian? We're going to add birthday candles, but honestly, I don't really care. It's kind of annoying that that doesn't actually go through the gallery, like it, or even your library when you save them. They don't get it. Okay, so let me just double check. Because I was pretty sure... Yeah, we do have essence of flavor. I couldn't imagine that we didn't have that, but yeah, we have it. That was one I wasn't 100% sure about. We have the high metabolism. Yeah, and I haven't passed them all down, so they don't all have them. Of course, the twins couldn't pass theirs, because now they have to get... I invited you, Misty, and you didn't come. Alright, so let's give David his turn to blow out his candles. That was quick. I guess he was standing right there. You got it the first time? You did. Okay. Okay. David. So I will give him location. It doesn't really matter which location one, because we're not doing it anyways. And I said I was going to make him family-oriented, which is a social, of course. I'm in the wrong one. I'm saying it's social because I would have thought it was social, but I don't see it there. Maybe it's a lifestyle. I don't actually give it to my Sims very often. Oh, I was right. It was under the social, but I just missed it. So he is family-oriented. And he graduated with honors too. I haven't been having my Sims graduate with the valedictorian. I don't really know why. So, he didn't do that. It's fine. So we will add that. And he has to cross-promote. He doesn't work, luckily. Roman, you have to upload. That's easy enough to do. So, They both just got... I don't honestly know what valedictorian does, if anything. Poppy got it. Poppy got it. Did Elizabeth get it? I feel like maybe she didn't get it. Yeah, she graduated with honors. Okay. Poppy did get valedictorian. She, starting career, will have a better career performance and a good-looking starting pay. And, of course, he doesn't have this. So, because Micah was pre-high school years, even though he did graduate in the same. What an honor. Will have a great start to career performance. And this one was... and a good-looking starting pay. Okay. All right. Well, they have aged up, and they don't need makeovers. Did I have you add candles already? Or is those... Yeah, I did. I didn't even remember for sure. So, they need to start all working on their soul's journey, including Micah. And I'll probably have them write some things. Clean 3 bathroom. I've never done this. It is 4. Vacuum. Well, I don't have dust enabled. Wash 3 dishes. Empty the... Anyways, I didn't have him on there because I wanted him to actually do it. I had him on there. He needs to reach his maximum body potential, and then he will complete that aspiration. Let's go start working on that. Let's go work out over there. Do you have some points that you've lost that before? You have 2. I can decide whether I'm gonna... Do you have the same 2? And do you get that? Yep, you did. Okay. All right. Well... Do you work tomorrow, Poppy? You do. Micah, you work in 9 hours. He's like low level. And he still has to write some more books. But he did actually do something that he can make some progress on his best-selling author. Because he had a book I had him write. Oh, now they're here. That was really long, I have to say. I do think I have a mod in that's letting my Sims do the literary digest repeatedly, which I didn't actually realize is anything here. Oh, we do have a bestseller. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to take advantage of it and just put them both to there. I didn't want to wait any longer. They took a really long time. You know what we should do? We should open our presents so we can end the party. Well, wrong Sim. Because Zoe hasn't opened her presents for the holiday. We're just going to open birthday presents. And I don't think I'm even going to... See, they're all showing up. Well, I'll select them and see if they actually... I shouldn't say they're all showing up. I'm pretty sure I invited... Did I invite more than this? Philip and Rosalind. And Sebastian and Fern. I invited everybody I could invite. Like, that showed up. Holly... And, yeah, no, they're not all here. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I invited Rosalind. I don't remember if they got married. But, Poppy's one of her older sisters. I think. Yeah, she's the oldest sister, actually. Poppy is the middle sister. So Poppy's the youngest, Holly's the middle, and her older sister ended up in a relationship with Rosalind, Poppy's oldest sister. Okay, we opening our presents? And I had the wall. I think I'll put the walls back into cutaway. So he should have made some progress on his soul's journey, and he got the first tier done. He has to now complete 3 bestsellers. Oh, see, now she's here too. Are you opening your presents? Oh, stop. Working out. Sorry. My bad. And there's the nanny. Yeah, they are all here now. They just really took a long time. I guess you can have a bath. As long as you're not having a bubble bath. Yeah, a bath is fine. Actually, I'd rather you take a thoughtful shower. Why don't you take a thoughtful shower? you're gonna avoid doing that, you may as well see if we can get you inspired. And I think I will just I'll enable the businesses and hobbies pack. Part of the reason I didn't is because I thought, well, they'll learn the pottery skill, because, you know, they have the, I can just try getting rid of the clay bobs, because I kind of want them to be able to make, like, the family recipes and get some get a candy maker and make candy. I think that would be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, really do much with... There she is, Misty! Misty! That's who I was talking about as the oldest sister. Okay, so you are gonna... add present. Because we're done, right? You're done? It looks like you're done. So everybody came, but they came really, really, really late. Okay, so now you're gonna open your birthday presents. Yeah, see, Misty's there now, and she wasn't there before. Well... do this. I don't know that everybody came, but at least most of them came, and even though they weren't here for opening up the presents, they were here, so that was kind of good. So I see he could do the adopting, but I don't think I'd like it to be Poppy, because I'd like a cousin to go with Zoe as opposed to, even if it's an adopted still cousin, versus niece or nephew. And he's not even in a role. Well, he could adopt. Yeah, we have to adopt because we want it to be a non-spellcaster. The baby has to be adopted. You got your present. Oh well, it doesn't matter if she doesn't open the presents for that. Not a big deal. Okay. I don't actually know if I have it as a day off. I know it's a holiday all week because it's like summer break. Yeah. If I look here, I don't have it on holiday on Friday, but that's because it's high school and I don't like them to miss. Not because I want them to have every chance of getting a promotion to get the valedictorian, but it doesn't seem to have worked so far. Okay, well, there we go. We had our birthday. We aged them both up. I actually am going to put them in even though it's a rabbit hole career and I'm not that impressed with, I don't really like the rabbit hole careers, and I did it, but we'll do it with them because that was one of the goals, and we already aren't doing the goal of having a baby with Grim because of the bug with it, and I don't want to rely on a mod to fix the issue. Something that I don't mind using mods for, but that's one I just prefer just to avoid the whole thing. So maybe sometime in the future we'll do it when they fix that, if they fix that. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!